Hi friends! How are you? I would come at you guys with my wax melt collection. Unlike many people here on YouTube, I am not allowed to burn candles at my place of residence, but I am allowed to do wax melts, so I thought that I would share that collection with you. The first thing that I have is my actual wax melt. It has two pieces to it. The reason why it's stuck together is you can tell there's a little bit of wax down there because I'm a little sloppy with it. But this is two pieces. What you have down here in the bottom part is when I switch this on, I actually have some lights down here that serve as the burner, and I just have the switch right here. I can click it, turns it on, turns it off, plugs in. Some burners you can actually put a candle in the bottom part of it and that will melt the top part, which I could not do because I cannot have candles, so I have an electronic one. And then the top part is this bowl here where I put the wax. It has seen better days. I burn this pretty religiously. I would say I burn it at least 2 to 3 hours each day, if not more. I love the way it smells. But you can tell down here the wax sits in here. I place it on top. It melts. I think that this is a beautiful one. I saw it at Yankee Candle and it spoke to me. It said, "Buy me, Victoria. I want you to be a part of my life." And I wanted to be a part of my life. It was on sale. So Yankee Candle was my first experience into the wax melt place or market. I don't know what you want to call it. Words always fail me in these videos. You're probably astonished that I'm an English teacher, but I swear I do better. At least I think I do better in class than sometimes I do on these videos. I don't know. Go with me. So I have tried a variety of wax melts. I keep most of them inside this little Coach Poppy box. And when I crack it open, you can see that I keep some in here. And I'll just go through and tell you my thoughts, tell you the brands, all of that. But before I go into the box, I have 3 that sit outside. They don't fit in my box. I have 2 Glade ones. The first one is the Sparkling Spruce. This is my second one. I went through an entire one of these in the winter. This smells like Christmas trees, and I can't get enough of it. It's not even... I don't even care that I'm breaking my no Christmas past Christmas rule. This stuff smells so good. And this one comes with 2, 4, 6, 8 cubes. I use about 2 cubes at a time, and this will run you about $3 for a whole pack of this from Glade. Very impressed with the Glade products for the wax melts. And I can probably get, I'd say, like a solid week of usage out of the 2 cubes, so this will last me quite some time. A part of their spring collection has been the Splash Out wax melts. I smelled these in Target and they smell like Kool-Aid, like a mix between purple and blue raspberry Kool-Aid. And I love the way these smell. Haven't used these yet because it wasn't quite spring when I bought them. But again, $2.98, and I'm pretty sure I used my Target Cartwheel app and I got them for even cheaper than that. Quite pleased. And then additionally, I have Febreze. Febreze, I've noticed probably in the past 6 months has been coming out with theirs. This I got from Walmart. Again, this and their cubes are a little different. They're these like rectangular cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for $2.98 at Walmart. Ugh. I love this. This is Rosewood Plum. So good. You know, each brand seems to have their own type of melter, but really they all do the same thing. So I don't buy just the Yankee Candle ones, obviously, as you're seeing here. And you don't have to feel compelled. If you have a Glade wax melt, you can use the Yankee Candle wax melters or whatever the proper term is for those. But these are just, it's like a muted floral. It's not super intense. Really, really like it. I have not yet burned a Febreze one, so I don't know how long it lasts, but I'd imagine it would be comparable to my Glade ones. Inside my box, I have 2 Walmart brands. Walmart ones I noticed came out around Christmas time. I loathed all of the scents in the winter and the autumn. They were just like... ugh, they were just terrible. I didn't like any of them. I don't know why. They felt not felt, they smelled, they just made me want to vomit, and it was gross, and this is an extreme reaction, but that's how I feel. Well, I recently went in, and they have really expanded their wax melt line, and I thought, okay, I'm sniffing around anyways, I may as well give them another sniff, and I have since found some ones that I actually like in the more of the spring-summer collection, I guess you could call it. This is the Wild Honeysuckle Wax Cube. If you're at all familiar with the Honeysuckle brand from Bath & Body Works, then you know that this is an amazing smell, and they're identical to each other. I love it. It's super fragrant, super floral. This comes with 6 cubes for $2, and I've never used the Walmart ones before, so I don't know how long they last, but for $2, I was willing to try. And then the second one I got is Lilac Breeze. This smells like pure lilacs. I love it. It is so intense, so fragrant. I just cannot get enough of it. It doesn't smell like I have a lilac bush in my house, and that is phenomenal. I'm a big fan of floral scents. I'm not a big fan of super musky smells, but there's that. Then I also have 2 Scentsies. I've had more Scentsies in this, but I've really been forcing myself to go through them. I have found that I don't like Scentsy as much. I think that for what you get and what you pay, just they're not equal. I was able to get 5, I think, for $25, which it's pretty good for the Scentsy price, but I just haven't been pleased. This is Lonesera? Pronunciation, couldn't tell you. The sun has partially dyed this because before I put them in the box, they were sitting on my windowsill. It's just, these don't last very long. You know, they come with 3, 6, 7, 8 cubes, and I feel like I put them in 3 cubes at a time, and probably 3, 4 days after I use them, I need to put more in. They're just not long lasting for what you pay. So this is this one that I have, and the other one that I have is called Always. A very descriptive scent, an emotion for scents. I haven't used any of this one yet. It's like very much of a soapy, clean linen category smell. So yeah, I wouldn't repurchase Scentsy ones, especially now that you're seeing so many become mainstreamed in the drugstore and, you know, at Walmart and Target and, you know, the Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble company producing these now. Like, I don't think you need to go for the high-end ones. Then I come to my relatively expansive Yankee Candle collection, and the way Yankee Candle does theirs is you just buy a cube. You can cut them into smaller ones. I don't. I just put the whole thing in there. I'm fortunate that my dish is deep enough to do that. My boyfriend has one in his apartment, and his is much more shallow. If you were to put a whole one in here, it would not go well. So he cuts them in halves and fourths. I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. I just took the whole thing in and called it a day. And I only buy these, shocker, when they're on sale. Like we're talking when they're 75 cents or cheaper, which is every season they go through these, and I don't mind having something from an old season or carrying it over, or even sometimes going past the seasonal push. Like I like to smell the autumn or fall scents in the winter, and there are some times when I'm still burning the winter ones in the spring, because let's face it, in Maine I don't really have a spring, so whatevs. The first one I have is Waikiki Melon. So good. It's like a mix between, you know, like a flower and a fruit, which I like. Like I said, I really like fruits. I really like flowers. You'll notice a trend up in here. And I also like sweet, but not sickling sweet. I also have a Merry Marshmallow. This is one of those ones where it can be sometimes a little much, but I still really like it. It smells so good. I can't even describe these to you. Really, really like them. Love Me, Loves Me Not. This is a spring one. This is very much of a soft flower scent, which I'm a big fan of. And we also have Fluffy Towels. This smells just like my laundry room does after we're all done putting everything together. Cozy Sweater. This is a little bit more of a super soft musk with some vanilla mixed in, which I like. We have Sugared Apple, one of my fave scents. I have probably gone through like 6 of these, easily 6 of these, if not more. I love this one. Oh yeah, this is definitely a vanilla type of smell. Super in love with it. And we also have Splash of Rain. Floral, mixed with some outdoor smell. I don't know. I just like the way it goes. I just like the way it smells. And then I have two other ones that I've gotten from Bed Bath Beyond. They're shaped a little bit differently. They're like these little tiny jars. And I am quite surprised that I liked these two scents when I smelled them because they are towing the line of a musk. These are very much autumn scents. This one is called Apple Pumpkin. And it's just the right blend of a pumpkin spice with an apple. Like neither one of them are overpowering. They're very balanced in here because I don't tend to like pumpkin spiced smelling items. And then I also have apple cider. This you get more of like an apple cinnamony scent, but I also pick up on like a hint of the pumpkin spices. So love these. I definitely would recommend if you are maybe aren't a candle person or you can have candles like me, wax melts are amazing. I wish I could have a wax melt in my classroom, but I feel like even though they're totally safe, like the cool thing about this is I can stick my finger in here when it's hot and pull it out and I don't get burnt. I don't find myself doing it often, like for kicks and giggles, but I have done it before and you really, because someone told me that and I was like, that's a pack of lies. But it really doesn't. I mean, I stick my finger in there, the wax comes out. I don't get a burn like you would with a candle. So even though it's pretty safe, I wouldn't put it in my classroom. So that's why I use the wallflowers. But I love, love, love these. I think that they're so fabulous. It makes my room smell so very good. And again, now that they're becoming more mainstreamed into cheaper venues, they're much more accessible, much cheaper. And I've been very, very pleased overall with my wax melt. But that's it for me, guys. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.